wake of COVID-19 pandemic, the World Bank, in collaboration with Nigerian government, launched the COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus NG Cares program. This initiative aims to cushion the adverse effect of the pandemic on the most vulnerable sectors of the society, especially farmers and small-scale entrepreneurs. Zamfara State, known for its rich agricultural heritage, has been the most significant impact of the NG Cares program through its Result Area 2. This area focuses on enhancing food security and ensuring smooth operations of the food supply chains for especially impoverished households. Under the able leadership of the State Fadama office, led by an accomplished agronomist, Ismaila Abubakar Ribe, the program's implementation has been commendable.
NGK's program is a multi-sectoral program. It consists of 3 result areas: Result Area 1, Result Area 2, and Result Area 3. Each result area is focusing on a specific issue, and it has its objectives. The Result Area 2 is the food security component of the NGK's program. The objective of the result area is to increase food production and enhance the safe functioning of food supply chains. Under the result area 2, there are 4 disbursement link indicators or 4 intervention areas that will help in achieving these objectives. The disbursement link indicator 1, we technically call it 2.1, is focusing on the supply of inputs and services. Agricultural inputs in the form of fertilizer, seeds, agricultural chemicals for controlling herbicide and pests, and seed dressing chemicals. The second aspect of the DLI is the services. Services in the form of capacity building to farmers, advisory services. This one, 2.1, is being delivered to the farmers as a package. Package in the form of the fertilizer, the herbicide, the insecticide, the seeds are all given at once to the farmer to cultivate a certain a specific hectarage. In this case, since the program is focusing on small-scale farmers, peasant farmers, to cultivate half a hectare of land, 0.5 of a hectare of land, for planting of at least 6 crops as prioritized by the state. The crops include maize, rice, guinea corn, soya beans, tomato, sesame. As for the dry season operation, all these crops were not, some were included, the dry season crops like the maize, the rice, and wheat. Then DLI 2.2 is focusing on agricultural infrastructure. Agricultural infrastructure in the form of rehabilitation of access roads, rehabilitation of waterways for those engaged in dry season production, those that have dams, and irrigation structures generally, rehabilitation of irrigation structures, rehabilitation or reclamation of degraded land and others. So in this DLI 2.2, Zamfara state government prioritized the rehabilitation of access roads. So that is what we are doing under DLI 2.2. Under DLI 2.3, the agricultural assets for production and mitigation of food loss and waste. All these assets that enhance production, that reduce drudgery in production, that enhance preservation of food loss and waste are included. Example, the power tillers. They help farmers in cultivation, thereby reducing the hardship, the drudgery encountered during land cultivation. There is also the provision of small grinding machine, tomato grinding machine, which we mainly give to our women, female beneficiaries. That one helps in the preservation of food loss and waste. There is also the cereal grinding machine, the groundnut oil extracting machine. All these ones are eligible assets that can be supplied to our beneficiaries. There is also the component of replacement of small ruminant animals. Small ruminant animals, sheep and goats, are also eligible category. So all these ones can be undertaken under DLI 2.3. Then the DLI 2.4 is focusing on the rehabilitation of our markets, where food products are being sold. Buyers and sellers are converging in that place to mingle about and market these agricultural products. We construct a borehole. We lift the water from the borehole to an overhead tank. We reticulate the water within the market. We construct or rehabilitate the toilets in the market. We reticulate the water in it in order to maintain sanitation. We provide materials for washing of hands and other materials that will enhance the sanitation of the market and that will provide an enabling environment for the transaction of selling and buying in the market.
In January this year, Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal officially launched this transformative program at the State Ministry of Agriculture in Gusau, the state capital. This event was a spectacle of excitement as farmers and stakeholders witnessed an impressive display of agricultural inputs and assets.
Our objective is to improve the productivity of 11,760 farmers directly by providing them with vital inputs. We plan to construct 70-kilometer feeder roads and build 40 new markets, which will comprise 4,000 shops to stimulate economic activities and ensure the safe and hygienic handling of food in our communities.
The program's stimulus package promises to empower over 100,000 dry season farmers from all the 14 local government areas of Zamfara State. These farmers will receive essential farm inputs such as fertilizers, seeds, insecticides, herbicides, and power tiller machines over the next 4 years.
Prohibition of the power tiller is a crucial step toward enhancement agricultural productivity in the state due to the absence of the hog bulls as a result of the cattle rustling. The beauty about this, His Excellency made sure that we are going to be fair. We are not going to look for somebody that is in APC or somebody that is in PDP. We are going across the 14 local governments.
Agenda ce da sai ta noma to mun ga zahiri ya bayyana. Kuma mai girma gwamnati baka da dauko to sai mun ce da Najeriya mu kuma wancan West Africa sai mun ce da ta insha Allah.
Furthermore, the program extends its benefits to 2,550 individuals by providing them with small ruminants. Infrastructural development hasn't been left out with the construction of access roads and upgrades of markets, veterinary clinics, and abattoirs. These initiatives aim at reducing agricultural losses and waste, therefore boosting productivity.
Ina tabbata ma akwai ƙauye sama da 1000 wanda wannan hanyar yana alfahari da ita.
To in aka yi ruwa gaskiya sai mun kewayo kwatarkwashi ga can duniyar da, amma yanzu gaskiya sanadin wa hanya da aka yi muna dan raba mu samu inda zamu bi mu hayi.
Governor Dauda Lawal's commitment to transparency and accountability is evident in hands-on approach to the distribution of farm inputs. He toured all the 14 local government areas personally, flagging off the distribution of the stimulus package. This gesture has left the beneficiaries overwhelmed with gratitude, describing the initiative as nothing short of miracle.
Muna godiya ga musamman shi gwamna da ya zuba kaso, kuma mun ji daɗi, kuma ya ba shi dama duk abin da ya kamata ya yi, ba wani wanda zai mashi katsalanda, duk abin da ya kamata ya yi ya yi.
Ismaila Abubakar Ribe, the Zamfara State Coordinator of the Fadama office, sheds more light on the program's journey so far. He emphasized the collaborative efforts between the state government, World Bank, and stakeholders in ensuring the program's success.
I've really gone far. The launch in January was to kickstart the dry season production as part of the program. So all these items, all these things that were launched by His Excellency were distributed to beneficiaries, and they were utilized adequately. The farmers, some of the farmers in fact have even harvested what they have planted, or some are in the process of harvesting by now. So actually the program then, as it was launched, it was a huge success. The farmers have utilized these inputs that were given, and they have realized a bumper harvest. You know, apart from the supplying of the inputs to the farmers, we monitor the utilization, and at the end of the exercise, we record the increase in harvests. As a result of the inputs we have supplied, and as a result of the proper utilization they have been guided to undertake, we now record the yields they have realized from these enterprises. So we are now in the process of compiling the yields obtained by these farmers and try to quantify the contribution of the NGKs towards food production in this given period of time. From the start of the program to this period, we have renovated a total of 14 kilometers of roads across the states. I can mention some of them, and you are free to verify. There is this Damba Ribe access road. It's measuring up to 5.5 kilometers. There is the Dosara Maradun access road. It's about 3.8 kilometers. And there is the Gayari Budum road. It's about 3.2 kilometers. All these ones and some other ones have been renovated so far. Market stalls, from the advent of the program, we have a target of 40 market stalls to be renovated by the program. These market stalls, considering our state and the diversities, you know, we have Fulanis here and the Hausas. So we categorize the renovations activity into two. The renovation of market stalls where food items are being sold, and the renovation of veterinary clinics. Veterinary clinics we renovated 20, and market stalls we renovated 20 across the local governments. So each local government has one renovated market stall, has one renovated veterinary clinic. This program can be differentiated in many ways. First of all, you see, this program is a program for results. World Bank has a lot of systems of financing projects. There is this P4R program for results. There is the investment financing and other ways of financing programs. So this program is tagged Program for Results. In such a way, the concept is initially the state government will supply the resources to undertake all these activities, and the World Bank will now come and verify and certify that these activities have been conducted, and they will pay back the states the cost incurred in undertaking these activities with a profit. That is why it's a kind of competition being thrown to the states. And that is why at every stage, after every 6 months, the World Bank will come to this state. They will verify the number of people that have benefited in all these DLIs from result area 1 up to result area 3. Each DLI has its beneficiaries. So they will verify the beneficiaries, and they will take the number of the beneficiaries, and they are going to report back to the World Bank, where the World Bank will now quantify the number of beneficiaries and pay back the states the equivalent resources spent in servicing those beneficiaries. So that is why the World Bank, after all the due process of verification, they will now come and say, this state and this state is number 1. This has first position, second position, up to the last position. And what I want to tell you is that since the advent of this program, the Zamfara state has been on the lead. We have been taking the best position, the first position, ever since this program has come into existence. Because according to our TTL, when he was defending Zamfara state for this result, the TTL was making an advancing explanation to the people that were contending our position, that right from the word go, the people vested with the responsibility of implementation in Zamfara state understood the project more than the other people. Because we are at the forefront. Every activity we do it first. We do it first before other states undertake it. So that is why the program definitely, this is one of the differences. The other differences are that previously our programs here in Fadama are being enjoyed through contribution. If you are to benefit, for example, in this input, the rule in those previous programs is you are going to contribute 50% of what you are going to get. That is to say now, we are giving them 3 bags of fertilizer, 2 liters of herbicides, and a specific number of kilograms of the seed, depending on the type. If it is rice, I think it's 25 kilograms. If it is maize, it's 10 kilograms. If it is maize, it's 20 kilograms. If it is sorghum, 10 kilograms, depending on the type of seed. So the total costs of all these items will now be divided into 2, and the beneficiary will deposit 50%, will deposit half before he is given the inputs. But now, under this P4R program, the beneficiaries are getting it free of charge, 100%. I'm extremely very happy to have gotten this type of leader. He really encouraged and supported Fadama in the implementation of this program. Before the advent of this administration, Fadama has been in existence, and many people, I tell you, knows about Fadama. But this time around, you can say that, in fact, despite the notion that we are all around the state, it is only this time we realize that people have really understood what Fadama is doing. To have spared his time to go around all the 14 local governments and launch our activity is really worthy of commendation. In fact, let me tell you, there was a time when we went to, I think, the 3rd local government. That was Safi. My national coordinator called me and said, Kai Samaila, this man, are you sure it's not your brother? He is trying to promote your name politically. I said, no, sir. Actually, we are not bloodly related. He's a leader that has a broad understanding and broad consideration for his subjects. He really understood our project as a kind of project that he will have to give this time, because he is concerned with his people. And this our project is a project for the people. It is the people that are benefiting, and he is happy, very, very happy. So that is why he finds it worthy to give his time and resources to see that this thing has reached the people. So actually, our commendation for His Excellency for this thing, I think we cannot quantify it. We are sincerely very, very grateful to His Excellency for this, and we hope this support will continue throughout his tenure.
Honestly, we can only thank Executive Governor for what he did to us for this dry season farming, and we are looking for wet season farming to do more so that we can get input in time before the rainy season.
It is quite heartwarming to witness this monumental transformation of Zamfara's agricultural sector thanks to Result Area 2 of the NG Cares program. This development aligns perfectly with Governor Dauda Lawal's 2024 rescue budget, which aims to rejuvenate the sector, which is the backbone of Zamfara's economy. As farmers and communities begin to reap the benefits of this program, there is a renewed hope and optimism. With continued political will and improved security situation in Zamfara state, there is a very good reason to believe that the state is on track to reclaim its rightful place and position as a powerhouse in agricultural production. At this juncture, the World Bank's pivotal role in funding and supporting the Fadama 3 NG Cares project cannot be overstated. Their contribution has been instrumental in turning dreams into reality for countless farmers and communities in Zamfara state.